Welcome to my week 8 video, and the first question was, how can educators begin to establish relationships and rapport with students? I thought in a way to do that was to get to know the students gradually through little simple things. Maybe first start with things they're interested in, maybe their types of music. You can gradually get to like what their hobbies are, and just gradually get to know them more. And then being able to give them the respect that they deserve, I think, is a good way to establish a relationship, to make sure that they know that you don't think ill of them because of their disorder, making sure that you tell them that and they understand that you have a certain standard for them. It doesn't matter if they have a disability or not, and giving them the respect that they deserve. And definitely and I think with that, being able to give them one-on-one time, and with that, actually listening to them and giving them attention that they deserve, I think is a good way to establish a relationship with them. And for the second question, give an example of reinforcement and punishment. For positive reinforcement, you could do the way when there are tiers and with that, so a student gradually goes up the tiers the better they act throughout the day, and at the end of the day, wherever they land, that's how many points they get for the day. Or with the points, they could either get points, or that's how many maybe snacks they get for the day when they leave. So maybe it'll be, if you're at the top, you get 3 snacks, maybe 2, 1, and then if you're at the bottom, you get none at the end of the day. And just with that, as a negative reinforcement, taking away the points or the level that they're on, lowering them for every action that we don't want them to continue. So that was the example of a negative reinforcement. And the third question was, why must every BIP have an FBA before doing the BIP? And before you create the behavioral intervention plan, before you create the plan, you need to complete the assessment, because with the assessment, you will understand why a student is acting the way they are. But without it, if you try and create the plan and implement it into an IEP without knowing why, you may not be able to make the appropriate goals or have the certain strategies within it to actually help the student. So maybe you think the plan is working and you think it will work for the ways you think the child is acting up, but it could be for a completely different reason, and that means it doesn't work at all, and it wasn't worth your time. So making sure you have the FBA is extremely important, so you can understand how you're going to help the child become better. And thank you.